2.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Casey Green. Today I have special guests, Spilt Milk and Trap.
Hold up. Okay.
We also got KSO over here.
Queso, the one and only.
We're here to show you that glitter ain't gold. Don't be a fool, just pity the fool.
And this podcast is brought to you by Meet Me at Freedstrom Park. Meet Me at Freedstrom Park is out now on all streaming platforms.
Okay, watch out. So today we are going to be talking about prison, whether or not you should go to a rehabilitation center or to jail. So,
Did you know prison is actually meant for rehabilitation?
it is.
Yeah, that's like what prison is actually for.
Have any of you guys ever been to prison?
I mean, okay, what would be your next question after that if somebody here said
So
yes?
jail is not a rehabilitation center.
No, it's all.
It's not the perfect.
Well, it's not for rehabilitation. It's for reformation. So it's like to reform you. It's to change what you're doing. While rehabilitation would be more to like a nurturing. So no, it's not actually for rehabilitation. It's actually for reform. You know.
Okay, so my personal thoughts on it is rehabilitation is a very good thing, I think, because there are a lot of crazy people out there. There's a lot of people who have mental health issues, especially now in these times. There's a lot of, this is like the highest depression rate, highest anxiety. Like people have a lot of psychological issues that they're not facing, where they don't know what help to get.
What makes you think that in 2018, right now, that we would be in that mentally we'd be in the worst state that we'd ever been in? What's causing that?
Miss Podcast Princess.
Well, social media, when people aren't interacting with people in itself,
Yeah.
so people are behind the screens. You know, it's a very lonely time, I would say. People aren't interacting like they should.
and I also think like with the internet, the interactions you do get,
Yeah.
they start molding you in a weird way, right? So it's like I have an Instagram, and whenever I feel like I want to share something, I post on my Instagram, right?
Yeah.
But because of the metrics of like likes and things like that, you might post a picture you really like, and this bitch gets 3 likes, and you like, hold the fuck up, I gotta delete this whole shit, and like, and so that's what I think breeds the unhappiness. It's like, at what point does what you like not matter?
Right.
Why is the metric of what you like this number right by, the thumbs up? But I ain't gonna act like my nigga Spilt Milk ain't buzzing out like 700 and the mother at the Spilt Milk brand, go follow my nigga, you know what I'm
We just
saying?
dropped some Everything Glitter and Gold merch, you know what I'm saying? I got my sports shop.
Definitely.
For sure. Yeah, go ahead.
But yes, it does mold you in a very weird way. Especially, I remember when I was, when social media was introduced to me, it was when maybe I was in middle school, and it was just really weird talking to people, LOL, LMFAO, like it's the interaction wasn't natural. So when you actually are talking to someone, it's just much better.
In person.
Yeah.
I remember like 4th grade, this nigga broke by. We was niggas, bruh. And like niggas. And we was the only niggas in
Freedstrom Elementary, meet me at Freedstrom Park, with MySpace. Bro, when this nigga didn't have me in his top 5, bro, it really mentally did something to me. Like, oh, okay, so we wasn't niggas. I couldn't let that nigga sit on my lunch table no more. Point blank period. Once that nigga took me out the top 5, you had to move the fuck around. What the fuck is this shit, bro?
And
You
Tom
finna be.
number 5.
You got Tom in your number 5. I ain't number 5. Bro, you be with me every motherfucking day.
Yeah.
I can't be in the top 5. So now when the niggas looking, when everybody get on Facebook, it's like, oh, I thought Queso was there. They must have fell out. Well, then we gonna fall out for real. On the dead homies, you getting the fuck up out my table, bro. I ain't fucking with you no more. And shit was never the same since.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a dummy weird dynamic of that type of shit. What? Okay, like, so we know that's what's causing it, or that's how we feel is causing it. What's the solution to the type shits? What makes it better?
People need to start living.
Type shit.
Yeah, people need to live their lives and really be on their grind. Do something every day. Like, don't just...
No vacation.
Stay on vacation.
Exactly. Live your best life. Live every day like it's your last.
Oh, man. I'm fucking with the glitter and gold. Oh, my God, the vibe's so busting. And this podcast is brought to you by me, man, Freedom Park. I just feel it. I just feel it.
The solution really got to be the rehabilitation. That's the other option of people need to learn that their actions have the repercussions that are not what they deal as what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's their lives go down the wrong path, so then they're kind of forced. You know, you can't get a job if you're a felon, so you're forced to trap. So it's like
Force a trapper make $12 an hour, but the thing is, like, I'm sorry. What the fuck am I finna do with this?
Like, if you pay me less than what it takes to live on my own in America without welfare, and that's the cap of what I can make,
which is like 40,000 a year, 30,000 or something.
40, anything under that's poverty.
Yeah.
But like, if you're giving me 18 a year and 40 is the standard, what am I finna do with this shit? And it's like, I already knew the plug in January. Something got me here. But I wouldn't even put, like, personally, like, rehabilitation is just the cure to all ailments. Because I've definitely gone to that, like,
meetings.
I began faded. You know, I began faded, and the state asked, I got a drug problem. We sticking to that one until, you know, R.I.P. me. But you go into this place, right, and they tell you that you are helpless without this program. I'm sorry, I was 16 years old. Like, at that point in my life, I don't even know whether I'm helpless. I'm 16 fucking years old and you're trying to convince me I'm helpless? Why don't you teach me that I could be great, that I could excel, that these things I'm doing right now, no matter how good they feel and shit, but like, bro, when shit matters, this shit doesn't. You know what I'm saying? And like, I was in there for smoking dumb weed, like, you know, like weed and a couple balls sometimes. And then, you know, I really do them shits, bitch, you know what I'm saying? I do them shits, matter of fact. Now I think about it, but like, you know what I'm saying? So I just don't think that shit is, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that shit's the way. I don't think rehab's the way. At least not for kids.
Yeah.
But okay, so what do you do for a bad act? Like, LeBan's at 15 years old. This nigga has like 12 charges. He's just running wild, and y'all have talked to him, parents have talked to him, punishments, whooped his ass, sent him to his room. When it doesn't work, when he's committing grown man crimes, what do you do to the kid?
Grown man crimes?
Nigga, we can have you off every motherfucker today. What you doing, my man?
I would take him out of that environment as a whole. You know, taking him away from whoever he's hanging around. You know, people have an influence.
Yeah.
Especially when you're young. You're looking up to people.
Yeah.
You're following the crowd. Yeah, I would just take him out of that environment, probably move to a whole nother place, get counseling. I think counseling is really good. Talk to somebody.
Yeah.
A lot of these kids, they don't
Don't
have
really wanna
anybody to
talk
talk to. Right. They're not talking to anybody, so they feel alone. They feel like, I need to reach out to somebody. I need to act out in order to get attention. So that's what people are doing, and
My problem with that is I got sent to fucking Africa. Like, I got sent to Africa because I was bad. And I was out there gambling with niggas, like, playing cards, playing what, so it's like, I don't think it, for some people, obviously, it's probably, nigga, I was wilding. But, like, obviously, I think that even, like, it isn't situational. Do you know what it is? I think it's, you could stay where you're at, but we, like me now, as a nigga who's done all that shit, I need to make sure niggas know exactly what that shit is. Like, that's really where it is. It's like, bro, we don't really got no OGs. We don't got no old heads. If you're committing crimes in Utah, a nigga out here, he in the streets of Utah, bro, the streets of Utah is only about 3 blocks. You feel me? So it's like, or I mean, real niggas everywhere, but like, that happened to be one. But they just, but if it's like you can't. These people are this way, you know what I'm saying? I don't think this shit is like choice. And once somebody's molded in a certain way, right? How do you change that? How do I change a kid who just thinks, fuck that, I'm gonna get this out the streets, that's just how it's supposed to be. I can't work no 9 to 5.
Yeah, rehabilitation.
You send that nigga to rehab on free?
No, honestly, because they are fixed on what they're doing. They're
addicted to the streets.
They're fixed on it.
Them bands was a trapaholic. That's what, oh my God, I never knew. I was a trapaholic, okay.
That's what the next album's about.
Some people don't want to change their ways, and you know, you got to take that extra step.
Let's hear what Milk got to say about this. First off, this episode's about rehabilitation against reformation, so I'm gonna use this attempt to throw this back on track.
Hello.
What do you think about this whole, the topic itself?
If there was a perfect rehabilitation system in the perfect world, then you can be able to virtually fix everybody. But if you know there's going to be anomalies that are going to say, fuck rehab, I'm just going to be doing what I do because that's what I like to do. So you have to take care of the extremes while still setting up a system for the people in the middle. So it's hard to give them different laws. It's hard to give them a different system to have the same opportunities.
Yeah.
Where if you go into prison, your opportunities are
limited.
different. So it's like, I feel if we make a conscious effort to make a rehabilitation system that's kind of as close as bulletproof as we can, then that's when it's going to start changing, just because there's no other option for the people in the middle rather than the extreme. That prison is like, they're
Devil's advocate.
if they get out, they already want to kill someone. You know what I'm saying?
Devil's advocate to that. Got what I was going to say. Keep on.
For the people that are waiting to get out of prison to kill someone.
Oh, I remember what I was about to say. How much of that lies back on the person? How much responsibility goes on me that why the fuck did jail, rehab, and sending to ask, where do I hold personal accountability and say these were actions I made? Because like, in theory, rehab is perfect. The problem is it's perfect in a life I don't want to live. I don't want to have to call a sponsor or, you know, go to 2 AA meetings a week to be successful. So while if I did that, that would be a cure, that isn't the cure I need. I don't have time for that shit. And I don't want to be around a bunch of stinky ass niggas in this AA point blank period. There's some worst smell. Bro, these cigarettes and coffee. They smoke cigarettes and drink coffee. What do you think their breath smells like? And you just gotta look at my nostrils. How am I supposed to just be around you, breathing in all these fumes?
The diameter.
The diameter is just ridiculous for that. You know this. And so, like, I think, but, you know, niggas always got it. It's easy to find a problem, it's hard to find a solution. So, like, that's why it's so easy for me to just say, you know, why is not this and why is not that. But, so let's put it in a system that genuinely works. We have Little Tim, and he stole a bottle out of the gas station with his friends, got on camera, clerk gets their license plate, calls it in, police investigate, you know, figure out who Lil Timmy is. They send him to court. Now the procedure right now, as we live in, at least the states I've lived, it's you send this kid on, you put this kid on probation or diversion. So you punish him, but at the same time you can monitor his behavior. Off rip, I'm gonna say the problem with that, every 16-year-old in every high school could go to prison if they got caught for every single thing they did. Every one of these motherfuckers could go to prison. Because, like, even knowing a crime is being committed and not saying anything is a crime. So, like, or not even not saying anything, but, like, helping. And like helping could be as simple as, you know, telling your homie he got it over here. You know what I'm saying? So we put Lil Timmy on probation. In the world we live in, you know, in the glitter and gold world. How do we deal with Lil Timmy? So now you have 15-year-old Lil Timmy. He was stealing his alcohol. You have him going on probation from the ages from his sophomore year to the end of his junior year, minimum year probation. What kid do you think, if somebody was watching you, piss testing you, alcohol, breathalyzing you at these ages, you're not even mature enough to truly understand consequences? You think you would have you think you would have been there?
I'll probably go for counseling. Yeah, because like you were saying, they're not really mature enough to understand like the severity of what they're doing.
Yeah, tight shit.
I mean, everybody knows what you're doing is bad. You know it's bad. Or
Yeah, of course.
Not if you have no one to talk to. Like the first time we were talking about it was if you have no one to talk to, you have no one to bounce ideas off of that are in your head that other people think are crazy. You don't know about the boxes around you that are laws.
But what if it is you that has created this environment where you can't talk to anybody? Of back in that own accountability. Well, you might have a regular family, right? Regular law-abiding citizens, and you're timid, and you've been through some things, and now you sell pack, you sell drugs, and you get robbed. The regular people you have that you would go and talk to, your mother, your father, your dad, you can't talk to them. So like, and these are people who are in these kind of situations that are gonna be in the rehabs, gonna be in the, you know what I'm saying? These are those kind of people. I guess yeah, who do they talk to? A therapist? Am I supposed to tell my therapist like I ran off on? I can't, and then the therapist can't even deal with the fact that I'm what's causing me to do this, because I can't tell you this shit, I'm gonna go to jail. So it's like, fuck, I'm supposed to do in therapy. What if you think we send kids to therapy? That's how we end it. That's how you fix them.
Well, why do you think people continually agree to do the wrong thing in their heads that they know is already wrong after they've received punishment for it? Even in this world, it's like, why do they think they can still get away with it?
I don't think it's a matter of I think I can get away with it. Speaking personally, I just don't care what you're gonna do to me. That is the mentality of some. I mean, like, bro, if you send a kid to fucking juvie at 14, bro, unless he's pussy, this nigga isn't scared of the shit. It's not all that scary. It's not until you're old enough to realize consequences. When I was like 20 or 19 and went to jail, and then I was like, oh shit, like I have people that care and this is fucking them up. This is deeper than just me having to eat shitty food, you know what I'm saying? Because you can get over that. So like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole different mentality that motherfuckers can understand, because, you know, he crazy.
Make the perfect rehab system. Let's start planning it out.
How we gonna bust it down?
I feel like if you trying to make me not do drugs,
if you get caught with anything over 2 ounces, I don't think you should go to the same rehab. I think, one, depending on the drug you do, you can't go to the same rehab, because as pot smokers, we're arrogant. We do a thing that is, I don't give a fuck what anybody says, a drug. And you can say, well, alcohol, but alcohol's a drug. Caffeine's a drug. It's just a drug. It alters your mind. So like, okay, yeah, we smoke this drug, but you can't put me in a room with a crackhead and start comparing us. Because in my mind, it's like, bro, it was never that deep. Me and my friends smoked a blunt in our car before we went to class. This nigga had his kid out here for 3 months, dumb hungry, while he was in the street sucking dick for crack.
baby selling crack days past.
Baby selling crack on the corner. So like, in the perfect system, I don't think and And they might be the same people. They might actually be the same people, but just to deal with people, because we don't live in utopia, I don't think you should put them in there. And then if you have like 2 ounces, bro, do you really think I am doing 500 Xanax? What the fuck am I gonna? I would die.
It's for the motherfuckers that think gateway drugs are a thing. It's like,
So that we gotta nip this weed in the butt. Oh, but all that shit did was tell me I can't smoke crack. Cause that shit's dumb whack. But it's like, I'm gonna still smoke this weed because I'm nothing like them when I smoke this weed. Weed people, niggas who smoke weed don't see weed as a problem. Do we send weed niggas to rehab? I guess that is really what we gonna figure out.
my friend did, or my dad sent my friend to do that shit just for weed.
Did you really?
Yeah,
How'd that turn out?
Definitely didn't work, but you know, he was in there, you know.
What are you doing?
And you know the thing about rehab is, like I said earlier, you're forcing yourself to
Smoke
say,
cigarettes.
So you
You're forcing
down
yourself to
here,
smoke cigarettes, which is even worse, which is the crazy part.
boy, them cigarettes be busting. All them cigarettes in the rehab be busting. I don't know if they put a little extra flavor in them joints, but them shits really hit your soul, nigga, cause you like, damn, I'm stressing. I'm finna go listen to these niggas talk about smoking crack with they baby in the kitchen. This one bitch done killed her best friend on the meth. And it's just like, bro, I'm not ready for this. The worst I've done is smoke weed and eat hella chips. To the point where the chips really just like, I should save these chips for everybody else, but I couldn't do it. That's probably the worst thing I did when I was high. Oh, influenced by me being high. Because of the bad things I did when I was high, that was just a coincidence. I would have done this shit. So. Drunk on that different. You know when you drunk. But we gotta let Casey get her bars off. Let Casey get them bars off.
What's the perfect rehabilitation?
What's the perfect rehabilitation?
That's what we
I
should
know,
for.
but the perfect.
We all real. We don't do no premium.
We don't do no premiums, man. Premiums, chats. $12.99 a month.
Hit me out.
Hit a milk for the premium Snapchat. The exclusive pictures. It's at the Spilt Milk XXX. All right, go ahead.
We gotta definitely have the best of the best, like the best people in there to help with these kinds of situations. To treat this problem, you know, of course people are going to do what they want to do at the end of the day. It's a self-development thing. You have to be willing to change, because if not, you're going to stay the same. We have to have people who know what they're doing, to talk to these people, to get them, you know, to try and, you know, be their best selves.
Yeah.
But if they don't want the help, then it's not going to work.
So, you forcing someone to go to rehab in your utopia, I would say about 50% of those motherfuckers don't want the help. You're just forcing them to go. So, you think still in that utopia that helps? That would be the way?
So what do you do about that 50%? About the motherfuckers who just can't do shit
Because
right?
it's either jail or rehabilitation.
Wow.
Right?
We're building a utopia. That doesn't have to be our 2 options. I think those 2 options are the problem. I think, honestly, it should be like this. You want to be a street nigga? You gotta go shoot the fair one they just gotta get hitters, like niggas whose hands are bigger than mine. Like, and then if you can box with this nigga for 5 rounds, you off with your charge. If it's not a felony,
Right.
because as a little nigga, it puts you in a position. You want to be a street nigga, right? You should go fight 5 rounds with Kimbo Slice, because we ain't never scared. But man, you want this ticket or to go fight with Kimbo Slice? But if you choose a ticket, you're now a bitch. And we have to make, in the streets, we have to let that be known. If you choosing the ticket, you want to be on probation, you little duck ass. So we put it, so you got to go 5 rounds with a nigga bigger than Kimbo Slice. And if you want to be, because I mean,
shout out.
real niggas gonna choose that choice. And if you really still want to keep being in the streets after you've gone 3 rounds with Kimbo Slice, 3 days of going 5 rounds with this nigga, bro. Come on, bro. That shit's so dead. That shit's so. I'm finna have concussions, nigga. So I think that is the solution, at least from my end. Milk, you got anything?
Alright, question back at you. How do you feel about the premium snaps with these hoes?
Yeah, how you feel about these hoes having these premium snaps? $12.99 a month.
Premium snaps. Or
Yeah. You know what premium snap is?
Yeah.
So it's $12.99 a month. You send that over to her monthly through the PayPal or Venmo. These hoes have switched it up. Originally it was just PayPal. Now some of these hoes taking cash out, no cap.
Oh my god.
So,
Okay.
excuse me, smear my Guinness. So you sell $12.99 a month and you get all the pictures of her private parts you could have.
Are you serious?
It's a premium snap. Spilt milk at XXX.
They be hitting my bitch in the DMs, you know what I'm saying? They be hitting my bitch at scrolling
I
through
have
premium
never
snaps.
heard of that.
You've never heard of the premium snap?
I have never heard.
Have you heard of a Sinsta?
No.
You ain't heard of the Sistas?
What's the sense that?
It's where girls make another Instagram account, and it's usually private, where they just be posting like dumb, nasty. Like one bitch had a video of her getting hit from the back, but like it was like a spoof. It was just like a screenshot with like the clip, like the go, like the play button.
Yeah.
So you would be clicking on it and liking her picture, but like you think you about to watch it, but it's really her and a nigga in her shit. And so yeah, this is on these senses.
Wow.
How you feel about that? Why we ain't sending dumb
How
hoes to
you feel
rehab?
about it? We starting a new topic, I don't know.
How you feel about that? Why these hoes get hit for the back on sister?
That's fucking crazy. Like, they just don't have any self-worth, no self-respect.
Nasty.
It's just,
mangy little hoes.
yeah, toes.
If you want to send any of your Sinstas, it will be at the Spilt Milk brand or at DarrenKso. Any Finsta Sinstas, premium snaps, but you giving us a 100% discount, we on that.
Because we're going to shout you out.
We gonna shout you out.
HOD Awards.
HOD Awards, best Sinstas of the year. You heard it here first on Glitter Ain't Gold.
Best one
Y'all
will be a
nasty.
Spill Milk Brand t-shirt.
Y'all nice.
I'm not really even nasty, it's more of milk.
So you want to watch that?
That's for my bro.
It's really just
No, I got
winners
it.
of HOD Awards. I'm just putting the team on back for the straight business. Because I know there's creeps that's going to give me a bad. Just watching that.
And he trying.
That's really the main part.
We trying to secure the bag.
We're trying to be the new death row.
We trying to secure the Sinsta premium Snapchat bag at this moment.
Are we going to initiate Casey into the new death row?
Into the new death row. Casey, welcome to the new death row. We the new Drake and Josh. Oh, I got you.
She's sober right now.
Oh yeah, she's
Sober right now, guys.
yo. We the new Death Row. We the new Drake and Josh. We the new Cow and Chicken. We the new iCarly. I'm Freddie. He's Miranda Cosgrove. We the new Brilliant Idiots with Miranda Cosgrove. No, you was Miranda Cosgrove. We were Sam. We also the new Cow and Chicken. We the new Yin Yang Twins.
We knew Yin Yang.
We the new Yin and Yang. It's actually Milk and Queso. We the new Glitter and Gold. Glitter and Gold. No, I'm not.
Alright, thank you guys for tuning in for this episode of Glitter Ain't Gold. Make sure you guys subscribe and don't be a fool, just pity the fool. Thank you.
Don't be a fool, just pity the fool.
Nobody there that I trust. Running off on his plug. Fuck what I say.